Again, good morning. My name is Angela Westhoff. I'm the president and CEO of the Maine Healthcare Association. On behalf of our 200 long-term care providers that we represent statewide, it is my absolute pleasure to welcome you to the 21st Annual Remember Me Photography Exhibit and Recognition Ceremony. It's so wonderful to be together today. We often refer to Remember Me as the best day of the year for the Maine Healthcare Association. This especially rings true this year as we come together from all corners of the state, both in person and virtually, for the common purpose of honoring each of you. It doesn't matter how old we are, where we're from, or what we do for a living. We all know someone like you, a cherished adult who has had a positive impact on our lives. At the Maine Healthcare Association, we can identify with each of you in this room today and with those of you watching online. We are celebrating that special person in your life. We all have someone to be thankful for: a parent, a spouse, a teacher, mentor, confidant, who has made the difference in our lives. Including today's 28 distinguished recipients, we have honored a total of 733 deserving individuals over the 21-year lifespan of this program. I think we should clap for that. Yes. Today, we will honor the significant contributions you have made to your community, your state, and your country. And although society may sometimes forget its citizens who live in nursing homes and assisted living or residential care homes, we are here to say that not only we remember your life's work, but we also celebrate it. You represent a generation who understands adversity. And how to rise above it. You know the meaning of hard work and dedication. You have wisdom and lessons to share with those who follow you so that we might learn from your experience and be inspired by your achievements. This is especially true as we reflect on these past few years when the pandemic brought uncertainty and challenges into all of our lives. But in long-term care, it has also been filled with remarkable commitment, endurance, and faith. Going above and beyond the call of duty carries a new meaning now. I want to pause now to acknowledge our caregivers, residents, and their families for coming together and working tirelessly to ensure the health, safety, and well-being of one another. Collectively, your actions and kindness are immeasurable, and we are so grateful to celebrate the lives of so many amazing residents here today. Before we begin, I would also like to thank our panel of judges who had the difficult task of selecting today's honorees from 52 nominations. Our judges include Brenda Gallant, Executive Director, and Nicole Marchese, Program Manager at the Maine Long-Term Care Ombudsman Program. Jessica Duffy, Executive Director at Affinity Care of Maine, and Karen Michaud, former Director of Education at the Maine Healthcare Association. I think we should give them a round of applause. The judges felt so strongly about the significance of each person's experiences that they chose to recognize 24 residents with an Honorable Mention Award. In today's program, you will see their biographies, along with the 28 honorees. Congratulations to all of these amazing individuals. Each recipient of an Honorable Mention Award will receive their certificate in the mail, along with several copies of the Remember Me booklet. Finally, I call your attention to the generous sponsors for their financial support that makes today's celebration possible. In addition to our annual sponsors, we thank the following organizations. And if you have a representative here, please stand and we'll do a round of applause after everyone has been called. So our 2024 sponsors. First, we'll start with the event sponsors. Those include Androscoggin Home Healthcare and Hospice and First Atlantic Healthcare. Next, the program booklets have been sponsored by Piper Shores and Preferred Therapy Solutions. Thank you. Thank you. Refreshments and music. We had a lovely trio playing here this morning, if you got here to enjoy them. Sponsored by Fallbrook Woods Residential Care Facility, Genesis Healthcare, Market Healthcare Center, North Country Associates, and Russell Park Rehabilitation and Living Center. The decorations have been sponsored by Schooner Estates Senior Living Community. And the Achievement Awards are sponsored by Maine Veterans Homes. We also want to acknowledge our annual sponsors. Our premier patron is Cisco. Next, our platinum sponsors, Cross Insurance, Medline, and Twin Med. Thank you. Our gold sponsor is Preferred Therapy Solutions. Thank you again, in the back. Again, thank you to all of the sponsors. Without you, we could not do this. All of the sponsors are recognized on the tent cards at your tables, and I would also draw your attention to the Power of Care vaccine campaign materials on your table. Maine Healthcare Association is pleased to partner with the Maine Long-Term Care Ombudsman Program to increase awareness around the importance of vaccinations and to improve Maine's long-term care resident vaccination rate. Before we begin, I want to mention to the award winners that when your biography is being read, we ask that if each of you could make sure you have a clear line of sight to the video camera for those watching at home. Thank you. So without further ado, we'll get started. This morning, we have a very special video message from Senator Susan Collins, who wishes she could be with us this morning. Unfortunately, she was unable to attend in person. She does send her very best wishes and congratulations and has prepared a short message for you this morning.
Good morning, and welcome to Remember Me 2024. My thanks to the Maine Healthcare Association. Good morning, and welcome to Remember Me celebration of older Mainers and their interesting and accomplished lives. This year's 28 honorees offer a remarkable range of achievements. They include decorated war heroes, journalists, authors, nurses, teachers, and small business owners. While they all have different stories to tell, they have in common a commitment to having a positive impact on our communities, our state, and our nation. They truly have made a difference. The recipients of this year's awards join more than 700 long-term care residents statewide who have been recognized through the Remember Me program. Maine is the oldest state in the nation by average age, and we are indeed fortunate to have nursing homes and assisted living facilities with expert, dedicated, and compassionate staff providing daily medical and social care. It is said that a life well lived is the most exquisite work of art. The photographs and narratives on display today form a gallery that is inspiring and fascinating. Thank you, and please enjoy the exhibition.
Well, thank you to Senator Collins and abstentia. We'll give her a round of applause. How's the volume in the back? They're turning it up. Can you hear better? Thank you, and my apologies. Okay, now it is my pleasure to read the inspiring stories and wonderful biographies of the 2024 Remember Me honorees. Okay, we will begin with Roberta Barbes. Roberta is a resident of Fallbrook Woods Residential Care Facility. She epitomizes a life rich in experiences and contributions. Born on April 12, 1943, in Camden, New Jersey, Roberta's journey spans diverse landscapes and achievements. With a master's degree in botany from Miami University and another in animal science from Colorado State University, she dedicates herself to education, teaching science across various colleges, and even the Navajo Nation Reservation. Roberta's adventures know no bounds, from lifeguarding and teaching swimming to polar bear swims in Nome, Alaska. She embraces life's challenges. In Los Angeles, she managed hazard waste transportation compliance, even aiding DEA drug busts. Her expertise extends to environmental science, global warming, equine science, and numerous publications and memberships in professional associations. Her love for horses is unparalleled. A pioneer in horse management education, her textbook was adopted by many universities nationwide. Passionate about riding, she coached equestrians, thank you, including those with disabilities, earning recognition at the Special Olympics in Shanghai, China. Dogs hold a special place in Roberta's heart as well. A dedicated rescuer, she welcomed many into her home, including a Hurricane Katrina survivor and princess, her companion from the Navajo Nation. Her compassion extended beyond dogs. She's nurtured various rescue animals and even hand-raising a baby pigeon. Roberta's thirst for this knowledge led her to Kenya at age 70, advocating for global sustainable agriculture. Despite Alzheimer's, she remains active, contributing to Fallbrook Woods and her Quaker community. Though her linguistic abilities have waned, her spirit and kindness endure, embodying a life well lived. Roberta Barbes' narrative is one of resilience, compassion, and ceaseless curiosity, enriching the lives of those around her, even amidst personal challenges. Congratulations. Next, we have Charlotte Bulock, a resident of Northern Light Continuing Care, Lakewood in Waterville. In 1926, Charlotte Bulock was born in Errol, New Hampshire, amidst global shifts like the Air Commerce Act and the Treaty of Berlin. Despite being the eldest daughter of a large family, Charlotte blazed trails, becoming the first in her family to graduate high school in 1945, amid the chaos of World War II. Venturing to New York with her sister, fate intervened as Charlotte missed out on a Berlin airlift opportunity. Undeterred, she found herself drawn to a poster of Uncle Sam, prompting her enlistment in the Air Force at just 24 years old. Her basic training in Texas provided respite from the heat in air-conditioned movie theaters before career guidance school in Colorado distinguished her as a top student. Assigned to Sampson Air Force Base in New York, Charlotte's office overlooked its aspiring pilots, offering her a unique perspective on aviation. Transitioning to General Electric post-service, she played a crucial role in classified missile program, ensuring precision through meticulous observation. Recruited into the Naval Reserves, Charlotte balanced military duties with a civilian career, later meeting her husband Carl at Floyd Bennett Field. Post-retirement, Charlotte settled in Maine and Florida, nurturing her passions for orchids, quilting, and poetry alongside Carl until his passing in 2007. As an active community member, Charlotte's life is a tapestry of service and creativity. Despite an injury leading her to Lakewood and Waterville, her indomitable spirit shines through in her love for writing, crafts, and spending time with family. Today, Charlotte remains a beacon of pride for her military contributions and familial legacy, embodying resilience and devotion in every chapter of her remarkable life. Congratulations, Charlotte. And our next honoree is Wallace Wally Braggon, Marshwood Center in Lewiston, and we present his biography in memoriam. Born on October 20th, 1928, Wallace, or Wally, Braggon, is a lifelong resident of New Gloucester, Maine. He dedicated his life to serving his community in various roles. In 1971, he played a pivotal role in organizing the New Gloucester Bicentennial celebrations, overseeing 12 subcommittees along with 2 other individuals. His commitment to the town extended to the establishment of the Veterans Monument in 2014, where he contributed significantly to organizing and fundraising for its realization. Wally's service extended beyond local celebrations. He served as postmaster for over 21 years, known for his exceptional dedication to ensuring the welfare of the community, from covering mail routes himself to delivering packages on holidays. Even after his retirement, people sought his advice on mail-related matters, a testament to his lasting impact. As a veteran himself, Wally devoted much of his life to supporting fellow veterans. He was a founding member of AMVETS Post Number 6, holding various leadership positions and remaining actively involved until his recent illness. His dedication earned him recognition as Member of the Year at both local and state levels in Maine. Wally's philanthropic endeavors extended to volunteering at local food banks alongside his late wife, Doris, and his involvement with organizations such as the Cora Shriners and the Cumberland Lodge Masons. He tirelessly volunteered at events supporting shrine hospitals for children and contributed to his church community through various activities. His contributions were acknowledged in June 2021 when the New Gloucester Annual Report was dedicated to him, a rare honor among the town's 6,000 residents. In his later years, Wally found solace in his home in Upper Corner, New Gloucester, where he tended to his gardens and admired the view of Mount Washington. Even during his time at the Marshwood Center, he maintained his positive outlook and continued to participate in community activities, enriching the lives of those around him. Wally Braggon's legacy of selfless service and unwavering dedication to his community will continue to inspire generations to come. Thank you. Okay, next we have Eleanor Burzinski. Eleanor was born on June 15, 1924, in the beautiful town of Mount Vernon, New Hampshire. After graduating from high school, she dove into her deep interest and love for people and the human body and enrolled in the Mount Auburn School of Nursing and obtained her degree as a registered nurse. Her skills were utilized very soon after as the United States joined the Second World War. Ultimately, she served 8 years with the Army practicing as a nurse. She worked on hospital trains, which were used to transport thousands of people, such as soldiers returning home from the front lines, wounded soldiers in need of care in between hospitals, and even Japanese prisoners of war. Eleanor remembers vividly that the most difficult part of nursing on the hospital train was witnessing soldiers that had lost limbs grapple with seeing their wives and families again and fear that they would not be loved the same. Of course, Eleanor would state, they were still loved, if not more. After the war, Eleanor spent 6 years as a nurse in the Army Reserves before returning to New England to pursue her master's in health science education. She married her love, Walter Burzinski, in 1950 and went on to raise 2 daughters, Karen and Patricia. While living an active family life, enjoying the great outdoors, skiing and skating, Eleanor continued her nursing career as an educator at the collegiate level. She was a school nurse at Wellesley College and even became a nursing administrator. She so loved nursing, she continued even after Walter's passing in 1982 until she settled in Wells, Maine, after her retirement at age 70. An adventurous spirit throughout the years, Eleanor has traveled to various corners of the world. Notable trips that she enjoyed were to Germany to see the Berlin Wall, Australia, and even to New Zealand, where, while on a plane tour, one of the plane's engines caught fire. Woo! Celebrating her 100th birthday on June 15th, 2023, Eleanor continues to marvel at her family, which has grown to include 5 grandchildren and 8 great-grandchildren. Eleanor is well known to the residents and staff at Durgan Pines, always greeting visitors with a smile and an invitation to sit with her for a while. She is active in veterans groups and can also be found having her nails painted while she shares the wonderful stories of her life. Congratulations, Eleanor. And next, I would like to invite up Senator Marianne Moore to read Mr. Christensen's bio.
Good morning. It's with great honor that I get to give you a little bit of information about Mr. Russell Christensen. He resides at the Maine Veterans Home in Machias. I'm actually the state senator for all of Washington County and for 16 communities in eastern Hancock County, so it's a great honor and a privilege to be able to tell you a little bit about Mr. Christensen. Russell, born on June 26, 1931 in Mount Vernon, New York, grew up in a bustling household with his parents Henry Johnson and Avis Bartlett Johnson, alongside his 4 siblings. A move to Richmond, Maine led Russell, affectionately known as Rusty, to embrace his stepfather's last name, Christensen. His formative years were spent on the Bartlett farm, where Rusty cherished the time with his grandfather, forging a bond that shaped his childhood. His love for adventure led him to engage in the Boy Scouts, achieving the esteemed rank of Eagle Scout and earning the honor of attending Governor Hildreth's inauguration in 1946. And I understand it was here at the Civic Center. Is that correct? Or at least in Augusta. We were talking about that earlier. Post-graduation from Gardner High School in 1950, Rusty wasted no time in enlisting in the United States Army, serving diligently until 1954. His military journey included attending prestigious schools like Jump School and Officer Candidate School, where he earned titles of corporal and lieutenant, completing 26 jumps during active duty. Wow. Furthering his education, Rusty graduated from Middlebury College in 1958 with a degree of philosophy, with a memorable stint at the University of Edinburgh in Scotland. Later, he pursued law, obtaining a Doctor of Jurisprudence from New York University School of Law in 1965. His career path was diverse, encompassing roles as a teacher in Costa Rica, Deputy Director of Care Incorporated in Chile and Honduras, and various legal positions in Maine and Texas. His passion for law was matched by his commitment to social causes, evident in his involvement with organizations like the Maine Woodsman Association and Democratic Socialists of America. Retirement did not deter Rusty's intellectual pursuits. Nestled in Farmington, Maine, he dedicated time to writing, reading, and documenting his experiences. Now, with 10 grandchildren, Rusty remains very active in Maine veteran homes, especially there in Machias, engaging in activities, sharing his rich life story, and nurturing his thirst for knowledge at 93 years young. Congratulations, Rusty.
Thank you, Senator Moore, and congratulations to you, sir. Next, we have Holman Ferguson, Edgewood Rehabilitation and Living Center in Farmington, and we'll read this bio in memoriam. Holman Day Ferguson, born in Rangeley, Maine, on May 31st, 1935, was deeply rooted in the land of his birth. Named after the famed Maine author Holman Day, he carried a legacy from the start. Growing up in Sandy River Plantation, amidst the rugged beauty of Maine, he attended the local one-room schoolhouse before abruptly departing from formal education. Sandy River Plantation, once home to the Civil Conservation Corps camps, became his family's domain when they purchased the abandoned camp's remnants. His father's resolve in defending their property, even against the might of the U.S. Army, instilled in Holman a fierce determination to protect his heritage. At age 17, he embarked on a lifelong journey with his beloved Wanda, marrying in Canada and returning to the family land, where they would spend the next 7 decades raising their family. Holman's livelihood mirrored the rugged landscape he inhabited. From wielding a chainsaw in the woods to co-founding construction and excavation companies, he shaped the land as much as it shaped him. Holman's expertise with heavy machinery, particularly his legendary precision with a 790 DLC excavator, became the stuff of local lore. His mastery extended beyond construction, using his prized excavator for tasks as varied as splitting wood, clearing snow, and much to Wanda's dismay, uprooting potatoes from her garden. His fearlessness knew no bounds, evidenced by his daring feat of navigating his equipment up Saddleback Mountain to set electrical and telephone poles, a testament to his indomitable spirit. Beyond his work, Holman was a pillar of his community, serving in various municipal roles for over 3 decades, embodying the essence of leadership and responsibility. Holman Day Ferguson epitomized resilience, embodying the spirit of Maine's rugged individualism. His unwavering dedication to his land, his family, and his community left an indelible mark on those who knew him. As the, quote, last man standing in his family line, his legacy endures, a testament to a life lived with unwavering determination and an unyielding love for the land he calls home. And next, we will recognize Claudia Fish, Ross Manor Continuing Care Community in Bangor. Claudia Fish was born on May 11, 1951, and was raised on Long Island's North Shore. She carries a lineage steeped in American history, tracing back to Mayflower passengers and advocates for religious and personal freedoms. Her early years were marked by a profound connection to music, showcased through her innate singing talent and songwriting prowess from a tender age. Family travels broadened her horizons, from European excursions to summers on Oak Island, fostering a love for adventure and cultural exploration. An eclectic upbringing infused Claudia with a rich tapestry of experiences, from sailing races against unexpected competitors like Captain Kangaroo, to summers devoid of modern conveniences, yet brimming with joyous activities. Her journey led her through diverse vocations, from copywriting on Madison Avenue to serenading clients with singing telegrams, always leaving an indelible mark with her infectious laughter and quick wit. Despite grappling with personal tribulations and health setbacks, including a decades-long battle with MS, Claudia's resilience remains unyielding. Her unwavering faith and belief in a purpose-driven life propel her forward, inspiring others to find meaning amidst adversity. Through her ongoing struggle with physical limitations, she champions the importance of accepting assistance and finding strength in community support. Now, amid efforts to reclaim mobility through innovative therapies, Claudia's spirit remains undiminished. Her life continues to be a symphony of music, friends, and advocacy as she dedicates herself to guiding others through life's trials with empathy and wisdom. Claudia's story is a testament to the transformative power of resilience and the enduring capacity for hope in the face of adversity. Congratulations, Claudia. Okay, next it's my pleasure to introduce Ros Marie Frick, Bella Point, Camden, and Camden. In the 1990s, Ros Marie Frick opened Frick Gallery in Belfast, Maine, a town then known more for its industrial pursuits than its artistic endeavors. Her gallery played a pivotal role in introducing the arts to Belfast, establishing itself as one of the first official art venues in the area. With a background in both formal arts education and interior design, coupled with experience as a professional model in New York, Frick possessed a natural talent for recognizing captivating artwork. Frick's journey into the art world began when she heard of a charming house for sale in downtown Belfast. Captivated by the town's picturesque setting and central location, she seized the opportunity and transformed the house into her gallery. Through extensive renovations, she converted the building and its accompanying barn into a stunning two-story space, providing local artists a platform to showcase their work and inviting the community to immerse themselves in contemporary art. Once Frick's gallery opened its doors, she dedicated herself to supporting local artists, earning a reputation for her discerning eye and unwavering commitment to the arts. Over the years, she nurtured countless Maine artists, offering them opportunities for exposure, curating their exhibitions, and providing encouragement along their artistic journeys. Frick's influence extended beyond Belfast as she curated exhibitions in Portland, Maine, further solidifying her presence in the state's art community. One notable show titled The Discerning Eye of Ros Marie Frick showcased the work of 12 Maine artists whose careers she had closely followed and supported over the years. This exhibition held personal significance for Frick, symbolizing her enduring dedication to the artists whose talents she had championed throughout her career. Today, Ros Marie continues to uphold her appreciation for fine art, leaving behind her legacy as a trailblazer in the Maine art scene. Through her vision, dedication, and unwavering support for local artists, she has helped shape and enrich cultural landscape of Belfast and beyond, leaving a lasting mark on the community she has called home. Congratulations. And now I would like to invite up Representative Lydia Crafts to the podium to read Mr. Gallant's biography.
Good morning. It's an honor to be able to be here to recognize all of the amazing recipients. Leo Gallant, born in 1933 in Wilton, Maine, cultivated a lifelong passion for aviation. Married in 1955 with 3 children, Leo pursued his dream career with fervor. He attended the Northrop Aeronautical Institute while working for Douglas Aircraft Corporation from 1952 to 1953. Following graduation, military service beckoned, where Leo served dutifully for 2 years before embarking on a series of roles within the aviation industry. Leo's career trajectory included stints at Colonial Aircraft Corporation, Portland Flying Service, and Holiday Flying Service before settling at Downeast Airlines in Rockland, Maine, where he served as chief pilot and director of maintenance. Throughout his career, Leo imparted his knowledge, teaching numerous individuals to fly, some of whom pursued aviation careers and are here today. His dedication and expertise earned him accolades, including the FFA Aviation Mechanic Safety Award in 1971 and various FAA licenses and ratings. In 1974, Leo's involvement with the Owl's Head Transportation Museum, OHTM, commenced, initially as a volunteer. With Downeast Airlines relocation, Leo transitioned to the OHTM full-time, overseeing the aviation department and contributing significantly to its growth. Leo's tenure at the Owl's Head Transportation Museum wasn't without challenges. He encountered mishaps during test flights, demonstrating remarkable composure and skill in handling emergencies. Despite setbacks, Leo's passion for aviation remained undiminished, exemplified by his involvement in building and flying various aircraft, both recreationally and professionally. In 2003, Leo received the prestigious Charles Taylor Award, a testament to his 5 decades of aircraft maintenance experience. Retirement saw Leo immersing himself in radio-controlled plane activities, further showcasing his enduring love for aviation. Leo regards piloting a Spitfire 9 as the pinnacle of his career, yet his humility shines through as he credits others for the museum's success. Today, Leo resides at Chase Point Assisted Living in Damascotta, Maine, where he reflects on a lifetime devoted to aviation, having left an enduring mark on both the industry and his community, alongside cherished memories of his late wife. Congratulations, Leo.
Next, it's my pleasure to read the biography of Peggy Gant, the Wardwell in Saco. Peggy's life story is a testament to resilience, adventure, and dedication to community and education. Originally from New Hampshire, she embarked on a transformative journey that led her from bustling Chicago to the tranquil landscapes of rural Maine. Peggy embraced a lifestyle deeply rooted in self-sustainability. Her homesteading endeavors included tending to various livestock, food preservation, and maintaining an organic garden, embodying a commitment to wholesome living. She established the Shepherd's Garden, a thriving greenhouse and nursery business that contributed to her local community. She can darn a sock, vaccinate a sheep, deliver a lamb, make a Sunday pot roast, and paint a landscape. She is definitely the person you want on your team during an apocalypse. I love that. Peggy's adventurous spirit took her across the globe, fostering a profound respect for diverse cultures and tradition. Whether snowmobiling atop Icelandic glaciers, jumping out of an airplane at 10,000 feet, or engaging with indigenous communities in Greenland, she embraced every opportunity for cultural immersion. Peggy remained deeply connected to her local community. She immersed herself in various civic engagements, from serving on local committees, to advocating for environmental sustainability. As a dedicated educator, she championed the academic success of her students, particularly those facing adversity. Her compassionate approach transformed lives, instilling hope and purpose in countless young individuals. Throughout life's trials, including battling cancer and overcoming personal loss, Peggy has remained steadfast. She approached challenges with unwavering determination, emerging stronger with each obstacle. Family remained a cornerstone of her existence, evident in her devotion to her children and grandchildren. In her leisure moments, Peggy enjoys gardening, sea shanties, Scrabble, mystery novels, writing poetry, and savoring eclectic cuisine. Above all, Peggy embodies the essence of an inspirational figure, a beacon of strength, compassion, and lifelong learning. Her legacy resonates not only through her personal achievements, but also through the lives she has touched and transformed along her remarkable journey. Congratulations, Peggy. And next we have Sylvia Jerry, the Enclave of Scarborough. Sylvia is a cornerstone of her community. She embodies the essence of dedication and selflessness. Born and raised in Sanford, Maine, she carved her legacy through a life woven with compassion and initiative. Following her marriage to Kendall, Sylvia transitioned seamlessly into the role of a devoted wife and mother. Even amidst the demands of raising 3 children, she found time to foster community bonds. Co-founding the local Girl Scouts troop and spearheading youth sports leagues, Sylvia's influence rippled throughout the town of Alfred, Maine. Her commitment extended beyond familial ties, as she became a pillar of support for her ailing parents and in-laws, embodying filial devotion. Sylvia's altruism found expression in myriads of avenues. From organizing festivals to establishing scholarships, she strove to enrich the lives of those around her. Not content with merely initiating change, she ensured its continuity, nurturing community projects and institutions for posterity. Her portrayal of Mrs. Claus at the local hospital's Christmas play exemplified her warmth and empathy. Touching hearts with personalized interactions, Sylvia left an indelible mark on the lives she encountered. Even in her later years, she continued to serve, gracing the Alfred Museum as a dedicated volunteer. The transition to the Enclave of Scarborough marked a new chapter for Sylvia. Undeterred by the loss of her beloved Kendall, she embraced her role as a resident advisor with zeal, extending a warm embrace to newcomers and fostering a sense of belonging within the community. Sylvia's journey epitomizes the transformative power of selflessness and community engagement. Through her unwavering commitment and boundless compassion, she not only enriched the fabric of her town, but also inspired generations to follow in her footsteps. She is a beacon of hope and camaraderie. Sylvia's legacy endures as a testament to the profound impact of one individual's dedication to the greater good. Congratulations, Sylvia. And next, I would like to read the bio of Bartholomew Kellerer, Maine Veterans Home in Bangor. Bart Harris Kellerer III was born in Millinocket, Maine on March 17, 1956, the youngest son in a household of 4 sisters. Raised amidst the somber backdrop of the family funeral business, Bart learned early on the art of conversation, a skill that would define his life. After a stint at Great Northern Paper Mill post-high school, Bart followed his father's legacy into the U.S. Navy. His service aboard the USS LaSalle in the Persian Gulf etched tales of camaraderie and duty. Decorated with accolades, Bart's naval journey shaped him profoundly. Post-service, Bart embarked on a career marked by dedication and compassion. From overseeing mail operations at the Legal Aid Society in New York City to aiding a quadriplegic law student in Florida, Bart's reputation for diligence and empathy preceded him. His bond with Noel Burns transcended professional boundaries, epitomizing the depth of his character. A chapter in Florida led him to Windcrest Retirement Community in Arizona, where Bart's caring touch made a difference. Yet it was his return to Maine, becoming Mr. Quint's caregiver, that showcased Bart's selflessness. Embraced as family, Bart's presence eased Mr. Quint's final days, leaving an indelible mark on Douglas, who Bart regarded as a brother. Bart's devotion extended to his mother, whom he cared for during her twilight years. Despite the demands of full-time work, Bart ensured cherished moments at their lakeside camp, a tradition they upheld until her passing. Now residing at the Maine Veterans Homes, Bart's days are a testament to his altruism. Though unmarried and childless, Bart's heart beats with a generosity that has touched countless lives. Whether in the throes of duty or in quiet acts of kindness, Bart's legacy is one of service and compassion woven into the fabric of his community. In Bart Harris Kellerer III, Maine finds a son whose journey mirrors the rugged beauty of its landscape, a life sculpted by duty, compassion, and the enduring bonds of humanity. Congratulations, Bart. And next, I'm going to read the bio of Moorhead Mike Kennedy, a resident of Birch Bay Retirement Village, Bar Harbor. This biography is actually read in memoriam. Moorhead Mike Kennedy, born on November 5th, 1930 in New York City, led a life of extraordinary academic achievements intertwined with a distinguished career in the U.S. Foreign Service. Despite his humble demeanor, Mike's contributions to academia, public service, and a memorable encounter with former President Jimmy Carter painted a vivid picture of a man dedicated to effecting positive change. Mike's academic journey was marked by exceptional achievements. Graduating cum laude from Princeton University in 1952 with a Bachelor of Arts, he furthered his education at Harvard Law School, earning a Juris Doctor in 1959. His intellectual curiosity was evident when he published a notable paper entitled Theory and Functions of Inheritance in Islamic Law during his time at Harvard. He attended the National War College in 1975 and earned a doctorate in public service from the University of Pittsburgh in 1983. His commitment to learning led him to attain additional degrees, including a Doctor of Law from Middlebury College and another doctorate in service from North Adams State College in 1983 and 1991, respectively. Mike's career in foreign service underscored his dedication to international relations. Serving as a U.S. Foreign Service officer in various countries from 1961 to 1969, he faced significant challenges during his time in Tehran, Iran, where he was held hostage for 444 days. and experience that left a lasting mark on his life. Ooh. Transitioning into leadership roles post-diplomatic service, Mike served as the executive director of the Cathedral Peace Institute and later as the executive director at the Council for International Understanding. A memorable encounter with former President Jimmy Carter highlighted Mike's resilience and wit, showcasing his ability to navigate complex situations with humor and integrity. Reflecting on his life, Mike shared insights into his journey, from applying to the CIA post-Army to attending Harvard Law School on the GI Bill. He cherished the intellectual pursuits and research that enriched his life. Moorhead Mike Kennedy's story is one of dedication to education, public service, and diplomacy. His legacy lives on in the institutions he contributed to and the impact he made on those around him, embodying resilience, intelligence, and a commitment to creating a better world. And now it's my pleasure to invite up Senator Craig Hickman to read the next bio.
Good morning. Good morning. It is my honor and privilege to share a bit of the remarkable story of Mark Kerstead, who currently resides at the Maine General Alzheimer's Care Center in Gardner, Maine, which is one of the 12 municipalities that I represent in the Maine Senate. It's also serendipitous that he would be the honoree, given that he and I share the same birthday, which is Immaculate Conception Day. Mark Stewart Kerstead, born December 8, 1944, in Peabody, Massachusetts, and raised in Waterville, Maine, developed a deep appreciation for nature from his youth, spending countless hours outdoors and nurturing a love for exploration and learning. Raised in a home rich in familial history, Mark's upbringing instilled in him a sense of practicality and curiosity. His academic prowess became evident during his time at Coburn Classical Institute, where he not only excelled academically, but also honed his linguistic skills, becoming fluent in Francais. This proficiency would later prove invaluable in his academic and personal pursuits. His tenure as assistant to renowned historian Henry Steele Commager showcased his intellectual acumen and practical abilities, setting the stage for his future endeavors. Despite facing personal challenges, including the care of a son with disabilities and the dissolution of his marriage, Mark's resilience and determination never wavered. Returning to Maine, he embraced the Back to the Land movement, embodying a commitment to sustainable living and community engagement. I think we're kindred spirits, he and I. Mark's journey took a unique turn as he embraced the countercultural ethos of the 1960s, eschewing a conventional legal career for a stint in California's hippie scene. Yet, it was his encounter with Angus King, our current U.S. Senator, that reignited his legal aspirations, prompting him to complete his law degree at Yale Law School and embark on a distinguished career spanning nearly 5 decades. Throughout his professional life, Mark remained deeply connected to his roots, advocating for environmental conservation and championing causes close to his heart, including disability rights and access to justice for the underprivileged. His dedication extended beyond legal practice, as evidenced by his entrepreneurial ventures and philanthropic endeavors, which left a mark on all the communities he served. Mark's personal life mirrored his professional achievements, finding love and building a family with Jennifer, whom he supported wholeheartedly in her daughter's pursuits, including a remarkable athletic career. Today, Mark's enduring love for nature, music, and camaraderie continues to inspire those around him, embodying a life rich in purpose and compassion. As we reflect on Mark's remarkable journey today, we are reminded of the profound impact one individual can have on the world around them. His legacy serves as a testament to the transformative power of resilience, empathy, and unwavering commitment to community. So on behalf of the people I represent, I extend a heartfelt congratulations, Mark, on receiving this tremendous honor. Congratulations.
I'm a little shorter than Senator Hickman. All right. And next, it is my great pleasure to read the bio of Mr. Emry Labby, who resides at Crosswinds Residential Care Facility in Fort Kent. Emry F. Labby, affectionately known as Legs, has left an enduring mark on Wallace Grass and Fort Kent, Maine, where he dedicates his life to community service, education, journalism, and sports. Born on October 29, 1930, Mr. Labby's journey exemplifies a commitment to uplifting others and spreading joy. Initially serving as Wallagrass's town manager, his tenure abruptly changed when a fire consumed his home, which also housed the town office. Despite adversity, he relocated to Fort Kent with his wife, Renette, and their 5 children. He continued his civic engagement. Embracing his passion for sports, Legs transitioned into sports journalism, covering events across Maine for esteemed publications like the Portland Press Herald, the Aroostook Republican, and the Bangor Daily News. His dedication earned him a place in the Maine Press Association Hall of Fame. Beyond journalism, Legs found fulfillment in education, serving as a principal for 32 years in Fort Kent schools. His influence extended beyond academics as he infused his love for sports into teaching, positively impacting countless children. A pillar of the community, Legs devoted himself to various youth programs and civic organizations, including the Catholic Order of Foresters, where he held prominent positions for several years. His contributions were recognized with prestigious awards, including the Maine State Citizen of the Year in 1965. In his leisure time, Legs was an avid athlete, excelling in sports like fast-pitch softball and bowling alongside his brother, Arms. Their achievements, including numerous trophies and state records, earned Legs his distinctive nickname. Even in his later years, Legs remained active, spreading laughter and compassion as a member of the Lions Club and offering solace to grieving families through his work at funeral homes. At 94, he continues to embody resilience, humor, and kindness, residing at Crosswinds in Fort Kent, while cherishing moments with his family and avidly supporting his grandchildren's endeavors. Emry F. Labby exemplifies a life rich in service, camaraderie, and joy, leaving an enduring legacy of community spirit and unwavering positivity. Congratulations, Mr. Emry. Just a quick question. Is Arms with you today? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Very sorry to hear that. Okay, next, it is my distinct pleasure to read the biography of Mr. Richard LaL, a resident of Maine Veterans Homes in Augusta. Richard Hamlin LaL, fondly known as Dick, was born in Pearl River, New York, on October 3rd, 1927, amidst a bustling family of 9 siblings. His childhood was marked by constant movement, as his father's work with a portable lumber mill led them from New York to New Jersey, then New Hampshire, until they settled in Maine. At just 9 years old, Dick and his brothers joined the workforce, immersing themselves in the lumber mill operations. Despite only completing 8th grade, Dick's life was rich with experiences. At the age of 12, he embarked on a full-time journey with the lumber mill, traversing the Northeast. His path took a patriotic turn when he enlisted in the Navy during World War II, serving for 2 years. Stationed primarily on a ship in Taiwan and occasionally in China, his role as a water tender kept him close to the action. Returning home, Dick married Lois Mosier, and they settled in Rome, Maine, where they raised 5 children on a farm. His transition from lumbering to becoming a skilled heating and plumbing technician showcased his adaptability and determination. Establishing his own business, Dick LaBelle's Plumbing, he paved the way for his family's prosperity. Throughout his life, Dick remained deeply involved in his community, serving in various roles such as selectman, assessor, and overseer of the poor, alongside commitments to the school board and church leadership. His commitment to service was matched only by his devotion to faith. Beyond his professional and civic contributions, Dick's green thumb and woodworking skills were legendary. His gardens flourished, providing abundance for his family and neighbors, while his craftsmanship lived on in cherished pieces made for loved ones. Even in his senior years, Dick's industrious spirit persisted as he continued to tend to his woodlot, relishing the warmth of the wood stove alongside his wife of 72 years. His legacy is one of hard work, generosity, and unwavering dedication to family, community, and faith, a shining example for generations to come. Congratulations. And next, it is my pleasure to read the biography of Dr. Steve LaL, who resides at Piper Shores in Scarborough. Dr. Frederick Steve LaL, born on May 14, 1940 in Grand Rapids, Michigan, was a distinguished figure in the medical community and renowned for his contributions both locally and internationally. Graduating from Phillips Academy in Andover, Mass., the University of Michigan in Ann Arbor, and Wayne State University College of Medicine, Steve's journey in medicine began. His commitment to service saw him completing medical residency at Boston City Hospital and Georgetown University Hospital, punctuated by a stint as a lieutenant in the Medical Corps. Steve's professional journey traversed emergency medicine at Maine Medical Center before transitioning to internal medicine in Portland. Later, he assumed the role of Vice President of Medical Affairs at Maine Medical Center until his retirement in 2002. Post-retirement, Steve continued his altruistic endeavors, offering consultation to medical institutions while dedicating significant time to volunteer work with various organizations, including Goodwill Industries and Hospice of Maine. A pivotal juncture in Steve's philanthropic journey was his involvement with Convit Santé, a Portland-based NGO aiding healthcare systems in Haiti. Joining the board in 2002 and subsequently serving as president, Steve's expertise fortified the organization's endeavors. His frequent trips to Haiti, totaling 15, underscored his commitment to enhancing healthcare infrastructure. Steve's impact extended beyond boardroom strategy. He spearheaded logistical operations, facilitated clinical education programs, and orchestrated vital supply shipments to Haiti. His adept administrative skills were instrumental in propelling Convit Santé into a formidable organization. Alongside his wife, Polly, Steve's support for Convit Santé was unwavering. From hosting Haitian colleagues to fundraising, their involvement epitomized dedication. Their enduring commitment earned them the status of honorary advisors. Family was paramount to Steve, evident in his devotion to his 3 children and 7 grandchildren. His legacy transcends accolades, resonating in the lives he touched and the communities he uplifted. Dr. LaL's life epitomizes the ethos of service, compassion, and leadership. Congratulations. And next, it is my pleasure to read the biography of Ms. Laura Marshall, who resides at Avita of Brunswick. Born in 1942 in New Haven, Connecticut, Laura Marshall epitomizes a life dedicated to enriching children's lives. From an early age, her passion for teaching was evident, playing school with siblings and stuffed animals. Moving to Bangor, Maine at 6, Laura's commitment to education flourished. Graduating from Bulock College of Education in 1964, Laura recognized the magic of first grade, where children embraced the written word. Her teaching career led her to New York City, where she met her husband, John, a professional photographer. While they didn't have children together, Laura embraced her role as a bonus mom to John's daughters, Esme and Phoebe. Laura's educational journey continued with a master's degree in education from Bank Street College of Education in 1971, followed by a master's in library science from Simmons College in 1979. Settling into Somerville, Massachusetts, Laura shared her love for books as a librarian, while her creativity led her to become a photographer-stylist, collaborating on diverse campaigns. Although Laura transitioned from formal teaching, her dedication persisted through volunteering and community engagement. She taught craft classes, notably bookmaking, encouraging children to preserve their stories. Additionally, her love for reading found expression in volunteering to read for the blind, showcasing her linguistic prowess. Following John's passing, Laura returned to Maine, where she continues her altruistic endeavors. Residing at Avita of Brunswick, she channels her boundless energy into crafting books for charitable causes, spreading joy and inspiration to all fortunate enough to encounter her. Laura Marshall's indomitable spirit and unwavering commitment to education serve as a testament to her lifelong mission of enriching the lives of children. Her legacy of compassion and creativity continues to illuminate the path for generations to come. Congratulations, Laura. And next, I have the great privilege of reading the biography of Mr. Armand Martin, who resides at Country Village Estates in Madawaska. Armand Martin, born March 1st, 1919, in Frenchville, Maine, was the eldest among 8 siblings to Gilbert and Ros Martin. He embarked on a journey of service early in life, joining the Civilian Conservation Corps for 2 years before enlisting in the U.S. Army during World War II from 1940 to 1944. Stationed on the tugboat L-31 off Rhode Island's coast, Armand, as a staff sergeant, played a crucial role in setting up mines within the harbor to counter enemy submarines. His duty involved assembling and deploying mines under the direction of the Coast Guard, with the harbor housing 30 such mines. During his service, Armand's tugboat was involved in a significant engagement where a German submarine infiltrated the harbor and was subsequently destroyed. Armand's vessel was tasked with collecting debris from the destroyed submarine, including sensitive materials, which were sent to headquarters for analysis. Amid his military service, Armand found time to return to Madawaska and marry Yvette Michaud, with whom they raised 5 children until her passing after 37 years of marriage. Post his military tenure, Armand dedicated 37 years of his life to the Fraser paper mill as a machinist. He also became an active member of the American Legion Post 147 since 1944, a membership he still maintains at the age of 105. Woo, congratulations. Yeah, we should clap for that. In recognition of his lifelong commitment to service, Armand was presented with a commemorative 1919 to 2019 American Legion coin in January 2024. Upon retiring from the paper mill, Armand found new purpose assembling bikes for Huffy Bike Company, ensuring quality products for department stores in Madawaska. Despite his professional commitments, Armand remained deeply involved in his community, volunteering for the church and cherishing his role in the American Legion. At the age of 100, Armand participated in the honor flight of Maine to Washington, D.C., an experience he treasures deeply. Today, at 105, he resides at Country Village Estates, where he enjoys reminiscing with former colleagues from the mill and fellow American Legion veterans. Mr. Martin's life exemplifies his dedication, service, and an unwavering love for his country, traits that continue to inspire those around him. Congratulations. Okay. And next, it is my pleasure to read the biography of Miss Catherine Alpine, who we learned unfortunately passed last evening. Very sorry to hear that. She resided at Woodlawn Rehabilitation and Nursing Center in Skowhegan, and I will read her biography in memoriam. We have had the privilege of getting acquainted with Catherine during her residency here at Woodlawn. Born in Plainfield, New Jersey in 1945, Catherine later made Manhattan, New York, her home, where she dedicated much of her adult life to her craft as a poet and author. Upon retirement, she sought solace on the coast of Maine, settling in Eastport. Catherine possesses a gentle demeanor, her soft-spoken nature accompanied by a perpetual smile and a generous spirit. Her contributions to literature, both as a published author and poet, are deserving of recognition. Through her works, she has shared not only her own perspectives, but also those of other poets, enriching the literary landscape. Among her notable publications are Literature, The Human Experience, published by St. Martin's Press in 2005, and Sonnets, 150 contemporary sonnets. Despite her accomplishments, Catherine remains remarkably modest, her humility a testament to her strong spirit and sense of purpose. One of her collaborative efforts, The Muse Strikes Back, a poetic response by women to men, co-authored with Gail White, exemplifies her commitment to uplifting other female voices in literature. Through this work, Catherine and her peers offer a poignant exploration of life and art, evoking profound emotions and insights. As we reflect on Catherine's legacy, we are reminded of the enduring power of her words, which resonate with beauty, passion, and strength. Though time may dim her memories, her impact on our lives remains indelible. May Catherine's words continue to inspire and uplift generations to come, ensuring that her legacy of love and artistry endures. And next, I am very pleased to read the biography of Mr. Ronald Melendi, who resides at Schooner Estates in Auburn. Ronald Ron Melendi, born in 1936, grew up in a tight-knit community in Maine, where empathy and understanding defined him more than his own self-esteem. Despite his shyness, Ron found solace in music and camaraderie and football in high school, which bolstered his confidence. His journey into social work began unexpectedly during a summer job at Pineland Hospital, where he discovered a passion for helping others. Married to Rita shortly before his induction to the U.S. Army, Ron's path toward social work was momentarily interrupted. However, his military service provided opportunities for further education and training in the field. Ron's natural affinity for clinical work became evident during his assignment at Patterson Army Hospital, solidifying his dedication to social work. Returning to civilian life, Ron continued his career in various capacities, from counseling to administrative roles. His commitment to his profession extended beyond individual clients, as he served on committees and boards advocating for mental health services. Ron's impact reverberated not only in professional circles, but also in the communities he called home. In retirement, Ron's passion for social work remained undiminished. Despite facing personal challenges like early onset Alzheimer's disease, he continued to contribute meaningfully, establishing support groups for others facing similar struggles. His dedication transcended decades, leaving a lasting mark on those he encountered. A poignant testament to Ron's lifelong dedication came full circle when a former client reached out after 57 years to express gratitude for Ron's pivotal role in saving his life. This touching reunion underscored the profound impact Ron had on countless individuals, affirming the significance of his life's work. Ron Melendi's story is a testament to the transformative power of empathy and compassion. From his humble beginnings in a small Maine community to his enduring legacy in the field of social work, Ron's journey exemplifies the profound difference one person can make in the lives of others. Through his unwavering commitment, Ron has touched hearts, changed lives, and left a legacy of compassion and service. Congratulations. Our next honoree is also in memoriam, Ms. Helen Moan, a resident of the Barron Center, City of Portland, Maine. Helen's journey began in Frenchville, Maine, where she spent her formative years until the age of 9, where her family relocated to South Portland. From nurturing her own 6 biological children to embracing an additional foster daughter, Helen's home was a sanctuary with an open-door policy, welcoming all in need of assistance. This ethos guided her into the realm of foster care, where she tirelessly nurtured countless children, ensuring their every need was met, from sustenance to support, even advocating for their entitled stipends. Beyond her home, Helen's impact rippled throughout Portland, catalyzing the inception of the Inner City Garden Program. Collaborating with the University of Maine Cooperative Extension for 3 decades, she empowered underprivileged families with nutritional knowledge, demonstrating how to craft wholesome meals on a shoestring budget, and illuminating avenues to access state resources like WIC. Her outreach extended to the younger generation, conducting classes on culinary skills and fostering a love of gardening. Retirement didn't dim Helen's commitment. She remained a beacon of assistance, chauffeuring individuals to appointments and aiding in grocery shopping for those without transportation. Her altruism became legendary, with grateful recipients approaching her in the community, expressing heartfelt gratitude for her past acts of kindness. Her personal value of generosity was instilled in her own children, emphasizing the importance of extending a helping hand without hesitation, while also embracing assistance when needed, eradicating any stigma associated with seeking help. As a resident of the Barron Center until her passing, Helen continued her life's mission. Whether imparting wisdom during the arts and crafts session or engaging with visiting elementary school children, she exemplified generosity and empathy. As a cornerstone of the resident council, she ensured every voice was heard and every need addressed, embodying the essence of community care and solidarity. Thank you. And next we have Ms. Marilyn Noyes, Market Square Healthcare Center in South Paris, Maine. Marilyn Noyes is a 94-year-old woman from Newburyport, Massachusetts, who has dedicated her life to her faith and family. Marion grew up as one of 3 siblings in a fairly strict household. After high school, she attended nursing school in Salem, Massachusetts, and she graduated as a registered nurse. After becoming a nurse for about 8 years, she worked in the industrial nursing field and on and off at a few hospitals. God had plans for her to go into the mission field, and she attended Moody Bible Institute in Chicago for 3 years. During school, she continued working in the nursing field as a bedside nurse. After attending Bible school, Marilyn began working for Child Evangelism Fellowship, a worldwide program. The program's mission is to bring children to Christianity and help them find a church to attend and be part of. Marilyn worked with them for 35 years. At the time, Maine only had 1 area director in southern Maine, and she was asked to serve as the new area director for central Maine. Marilyn worked with a wonderful coworker named Barbara, who became a lifelong friend. Together, they helped the Child Evangelism Fellowship grow in Maine. Over her tenure, she also worked in Wisconsin and Massachusetts. Towards the last 10 years of her career, she moved home to take care of her parents. Her mother was her father's primary caretaker until her mother suffered from a stroke. Marilyn was able to step in and help them navigate their final years. In 1995, Marilyn retired at 65 from the Child Evangelism Fellowship after working there for 35 years. She then returned to Maine and found a home in Bryant Pond. She continued volunteering full-time for Child Evangelism Fellowship for 17 years, teaching children's church and vacation Bible school until she was 82. In August of 2023, Marilyn moved to Market Square Healthcare, where she has been a vital community member. She encourages and assists those around her, participates in activities, and still attends church and studies the Bible. Marilyn is known for her bright smile and the kindness she gives to others. Congratulations, Marilyn. And now it's my pleasure to invite up Representative Kristen Cloutier to read Mrs. Orestes' bio.
Good morning, everyone. I am Representative Kristen Cloutier from Lewiston, and I have the great honor of presenting this bio for Antoinette Tony Orestes in memoriam. Antoinette Tony Orestes epitomized resilience and dedication, was a familiar face in Russell Park, and a cherished member of the North Country Associates family. Her journey began at the tender age of 13 when she embarked on a lifelong career trajectory for her family-owned restaurant, Maroy's in Lewiston. For over 65 years, Tony poured her heart into Maroy's, eventually taking ownership and infusing it with her own elegant touch. Despite being too short to reach the dishes in the sink, her determination knew no bounds, standing on Coke cases to fulfill her duties. Throughout World War II, the restaurant operated nonstop, with Tony and her sisters manning overnight shifts, weaving memories, and serving generations of patrons. The closure of Maroy's in 2003 marked a poignant chapter in Tony's life, necessitating convincing from her loved ones to retire. The final month was a flurry of activity, culminating in a memorable send-off where loyal patrons and well-wishers gathered to toast to Tony's legacy. Transitioning into retirement proved short-lived when in 2005, Tony found herself employed by North Country Associates. Initially tasked with light secretarial duties, her hunger for engagement led her to take on additional responsibilities, even during the challenges posed by the COVID pandemic. Beyond her professional endeavors, Tony's impact extended deep into the Lewiston-Auburn Greek community, where she remained an integral figure at the Holy Trinity Greek Orthodox Church and played a pivotal role in organizing the annual Greek festivals. And I have to ad-lib here for a minute because anyone who knows me knows that Greek festivals are one of my most favorite things, and that the Lewiston-Auburn one is a real big family tradition for us. In her leisure, Tony's hospitable nature shone brightly as she hosted gatherings in her expansive home, delighting guests with elegant dinners and embarking on scenic drives across Maine with loved ones. Tony's warmth and generosity ensured she was never short of company, with a steady stream of visitors bringing joy and care packages. Her infectious smile and kind words illuminated every room she entered, a testament to a life dedicated to hard work, community, and unwavering positivity. Antoinette Tony Orestes has been a beacon of inspiration, embodying the enduring spirit of resilience and love.
Okay, and next we have Mary Elizabeth Randall, who resides at Maine General Rehabilitation and Long-Term Care at Graybirch here in Augusta. Mary Elizabeth Randall, an integral figure in the establishment of the University of Maine in Augusta, embodies a lifelong commitment to education and community service. Born in Vanceboro, Maine in 1943, her upbringing in a family deeply rooted in business and education instilled in her a passion for both. Observing her parents' successful ventures and her mother's career as a teacher ignited Mary Elizabeth's love for learning early on. Her journey continued as she pursued higher education at the University of Maine in Orono, where she met her husband, Richard John Randall. After earning her Bachelor of Arts in English and Teaching certificate, Mary Elizabeth embarked on a teaching career in Winthrop, Maine. The couple raised 3 children. In 1967, Mary Elizabeth and Richard joined the University of Maine in Augusta, where they played instrumental roles in its formation as a distinct entity within the University of Maine system. Over her 30-year tenure, Mary Elizabeth held various positions, including campus registrar and director of student records, culminating in her role as Vice President Emerita of Enrollment Management and Student Services. Her impact extended beyond the university as she served on numerous community boards and held leadership positions in professional organizations like the AACRAO. Retirement finds Mary Elizabeth residing at Gray Birch, where she appreciates the caring environment and enjoys witnessing teamwork among the staff. Her aspirations for her children and grandchildren reflect her lifelong dedication to education and community, wishing them the same opportunities and support system she cherished throughout her career. Mrs. Randall's story is one of dedication, service, and a relentless pursuit of educational excellence. From her humble beginnings in Vanceboro to her influential role in shaping higher education in Maine, her legacy serves as an inspiration for generations to come. Congratulations, Mrs. Randall. And next, it's my honor to present Ms. Sylvia Ross, a resident of Island Commons Resource Center on Chebague Island. To say Sylvia Ross is a staple in the Chebague Island community would be an understatement. All of her 92 years have been spent on the same soil her family has lived on for generations. The fourth of 6 children, Sylvia was born on April 28, 1932. From swimming at the beach to roasting marshmallows over bonfires, Sylvia spent her childhood enjoying the natural world on one of the most beautiful islands in Maine. Sylvia attended elementary, middle, and high school on the island. One of her fondest memories was a bus trip to Washington, D.C. with her high school teacher, Mrs. Allen. Sylvia and 6 other classmates not only had a marvelous time, but they also met Senator Margaret Chase Smith. During World War II, Sylvia was tasked with reporting potentially suspicious aircraft. She was to relay information regarding the types and directions of planes that were spotted flying above. In 1955, Sylvia married lobsterman, musician, and Korean War veteran James Brother Ross, with whom she had one son, Gary. She worked for the local telephone company as an administrative assistant and sold Avon products on the side. Sylvia spent much of her adult life volunteering in the Chebague Island Historical Society and the Chebague Methodist Church. She also served as president of the Chebague Community Hall and assisted with Meals on Wheels deliveries. You could also find her flexing her creative muscle or two. Sylvia loved quilting, oil painting, ceramics, photography, and writing poetry. She was also a connoisseur of wallpaper, choosing and applying patterns to walls in various island homes. Sylvia now calls the 7-bed assisted living center, the Island Commons, her home. Sylvia is the most pleasant, open, loving person I have ever met, says Amy Rich. I know the Chebague Island community agrees. We love you, Sylvia Ross. And next, I'm going to call back up to the podium Representative Cloutier.
Hello again. This time around, I am pleased to present this bio for Mercedes Videra, who unfortunately is not able to be with us today. Born in 1946 in Havana, Cuba, Sister Mercedes Videra's life story is a testament to resilience and service. Faced with the upheaval of Fidel Castro's revolution, Mercedes' parents made the difficult decision to send her to live with a Catholic family in Chicago for her safety. Later, they reunited in the United States, settling in Springfield, Massachusetts. Entering the Roman Union Ursuline Novitiate in New York in 1964, marked the beginning of Sister Mercedes' long commitment to education and service. Over the years, she earned multiple degrees, including a master's in Catholic school administration. Her journey led her to Ursuline Academy in Dedham, Massachusetts, where she served as a Spanish teacher before becoming assistant principal and eventually principal, a role she held for 23 years. Sister Mercedes' impact on Ursuline Academy was profound. She championed the school's mission, fostering the development of each student's potential. Under her leadership, the Academy thrived with curriculum updates, new facilities, and expanded cultural and sports programs. In 2009, Sister Mercedes retired, leaving behind a legacy of excellence and service. Her contributions were recognized with the President's Award for Excellence from Stonehill College. Her spirit lives on through the Sister Mercedes Videra Medal, awarded annually to a student who embodies Ursuline values. After caring for her parents, Sister Mercedes relocated to St. Angela Way in Waterville, Maine, until her move to Duville Pavilion in Lewiston in 2023. Throughout her life, she exemplified the Ursuline motto, Serviam, I will serve. Mercedes' journey from Havana to Massachusetts is a story of resilience, dedication, and unwavering commitment to serving others. Her impact on Ursuline Academy and the countless lives she touched stand as a testament to her enduring legacy.
Okay, and it is my pleasure to present the biography of Mr. Bob Wood, a resident of Maine Veterans Home in Scarborough. Bob Wood's life epitomizes service, both in the military and in his community of Yarmouth, Maine. Drafted into the U.S. Army at age 20, he eventually rose to the rank of second lieutenant. Transitioning to civilian life, he embarked on a successful sales career with prominent companies like Colgate-Palmolive and Motorola. Yet Bob's true legacy lies in his dedication to family and community. Married for 68 years, he and his wife, Gwendolyn, raised 4 children, fostering a lineage that now includes numerous grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and even a great-great-grandchild. As a justice of the peace, he officiated weddings, embodying love and commitment. In Yarmouth, Bob's impact reverberates through various roles, from coaching Little League to leading Cub Scouts, his influence shaping many young lives. As a founding member of the Chief of the Yarmouth Volunteer Rescue Unit, he directly assisted in multiple births, embodying service in its most critical moments. His leadership extended to regional emergency services boards, earning him accolades like the Latch String Award from the town of Yarmouth. At 93, Bob remains active in veterans organizations, demonstrating his ongoing commitment to duty as a Legion commander and president of the Military Officers Association. His commitment spans decades-long memberships in groups like AMVETS and the Masons, reflecting his enduring dedication to fraternity and service. Within his church community, Bob's contributions are equally profound, serving as a moderator for over 30 years and receiving recognition for 6 decades of devotion. Through his action, Bob exemplifies the power of service in fostering unity and support among neighbors. Now residing at the Maine Veterans Home, Bob continues to inspire, organizing ceremonies and fostering camaraderie among fellow residents. His life serves as a testament to the enduring impact of service, reminding us that each day presents an opportunity to uplift and support those around us. Congratulations, Mr. Wood. Okay, and before we conclude, we do have another video message from the Maine Legislature Senate President, Mr. Troy Jackson of Aroostook County. President Jackson brings greetings to all of you and congratulates each and every Remember Me honoree, and he has a special message from 2 constituents from his district, which are receiving recognition today.
Hey everyone, it's Troy Jackson here, and I'm just wanting to reach out and give my sincere apologies for not being able to be there today to the Maine Healthcare Association. Remembering 2 extremely fine gentlemen that are in my district. Mr. Armand Martin, who has already received a number of legislative settlements for his outstanding service through the years, 105 years old, getting cards from around the world. But in addition to that, being in the Civilian Conservation Corps, being a staff sergeant in the World War II, and then spending 80 years in the American Legion. I mean, 105 years filled with service to the people, this country. Amazing life, and such a gracious, unbelievable gentleman that I am very honored to have to represent in Madawaska. Mr. Martin, thank you for all that you've done through the years. It's really impressive, and I couldn't be more honored and privileged to send you legislative sentiments, but just to say how much I appreciate your service, because it is really quite impressive, sir. So another extremely great person that I have the honor of recognizing today also is someone that I've known my entire life, someone I think everyone in my community understands and knows, is Mr. Emry Labby, better known as Legs Labby in the Valley and probably throughout Worcester County and maybe the whole state. Legs is someone that is in the Maine Press Hall of Fame. He's also in the UMFK Hall of Fame, Sports Hall of Fame. That's my alma mater. I am not in the Sports Hall of Fame at UMFK, but it just goes to show, the real history and just the understanding of what Legs brought to the community in the area. He's someone I've seen in Fort Kent on the golf course. Seen him over in Clare, Canopin bowling. It's really quite impressive, and such a nice person to have a conversation with. Someone that always would strike up that conversation and laugh and joke with you. Someone you really always wanted to speak with because of the way he made you feel. And I also, as long back as I can remember, him being a reporter for the St. John Valley Times when we were playing high school basketball, soccer, whatever it was, him being there to report on those games, and again, he just, Mr. Labby is someone that everyone in the community knows and loves, and I'm really honored again to be able to have this opportunity to represent him, to give my congratulations and tell you, Mr. Labby, how much I've appreciated knowing you through the years. You really have been someone that has made an impact on me, and I really appreciate everything that you've brought to the community and the people, and certainly to me. And again, it's a huge honor to present you with legislative sentiment. It's a huge honor to know you. So thank you so much for all you've done, both you and Mr. Martin. It's really quite impressive, and I would hope to emulate the both of you through the years as I go on, because your service has been really unique and something that I think we all should hope to aspire to.
So we are just about at the end. First of all, I want to thank you all for attending, the caregivers and the family members, of course, all of the honorees. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to come and join us this morning. I would also like to thank all of the Maine Healthcare Association staff for their efforts to organize this celebration. Would Seal, Diane, Lori, Ben, and Maureen all stand to be recognized or wave in the background? Thank you. We also had 2 volunteers this morning, Terry and Lou. If you're here, please stand and wave. They're out at registration. Thank you. I really do have the best team, very fortunate, and we always say this is the best day of the year. Lastly, I would remind you to please take the photography exhibit home with you. That is yours to keep. The booklets on the table also please take with you if you need extras. We have some out at the registration desk. We want to make sure everyone has enough copies, so take those on your way out. And the centerpieces are yours as well, so take those flowers home with you to remember the day. And again, on behalf of the Maine Healthcare Association, Board of Directors, and staff, thank you all for being here. Congratulations once again to all of the award winners, and safe travels home. Thank you.